Albert Camus was a pivotal figure in 20th-century philosophy and literature, whose works continue to resonate with readers worldwide. Born on November 7, 1913, in Drine, Algeria, Camus' life was marked by both personal and intellectual struggles that deeply influenced his writing. His early experiences in French Algeria, coupled with the loss of his father in World War I and the economic hardships faced by his family, shaped his perspective on human suffering, injustice, and the absurdity of existence. Camus grew up in a working-class neighborhood in Algiers, where he was raised by his illiterate mother. Despite these challenging circumstances, he excelled academically, eventually earning a scholarship to attend the University of Algiers. At the university, he studied philosophy and developed an interest in the works of existentialist philosophers, particularly Jean-Paul Sartre and Friedrich Nietzsche. His early writings, including essays and plays, reflected his deep engagement with existentialist themes, exploring the tension between the individual's desire for meaning and the inherent absurdity of life. Camus' literary career began in earnest with the publication of his first novel, The Stranger, 1942, a work that would become one of his most famous. The novel explores the life of Massault, a detached and emotionally indifferent man who was condemned for his failure to conform to societal expectations, rather than for the crime he commits. The Stranger is a seminal work in the existentialist canon, though Camus himself rejected the existentialist label, preferring to describe his philosophy as absurdism. In The Myth of Sisyphus, 1942, a philosophical essay published the same year as The Stranger, further elaborates on Camus' concept of the absurd. In this work, he argues that life is inherently meaningless, and it is up to individuals to confront and embrace this absurdity rather than seeking solace in false hopes or ideologies. Camus likens the human condition to the mythological figure Sisyphus, condemned to push a boulder up a hill for eternity, only for it to roll back down each time. For Camus, the acceptance of this endless struggle without despair is the ultimate act of defiance against the absurd. Another of his notable works, The Plague, 1947, is an allegorical novel set in the Algerian city of Oran. It depicts the outbreak of a deadly plague and the various responses of the city's inhabitants, ranging from denial and fear to courage and solidarity. The novel is often interpreted as a reflection on the moral and philosophical challenges posed by the rise of totalitarianism and the horrors of World War II. In 1957, at the age of 44, Camus was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature, making him the second youngest recipient in the history of the prize. The Nobel Committee recognized him for his contributions to literature, particularly for his ability to illuminate the problems of the human conscience in our time.